What's up, family? I just thought I'd jump back on here real quick before I got to my destination. I still had a few minutes, and I wanted to share another little video clip with you. I do want to thank you for stopping in. I don't know what you may have been doing before you started watching this video, but it does consume your time, and that's what I'm thanking you for. I'm driving, so I can't be too intimate with the camera. But I did want to share something with you that had me, you know, scratching my head after I became into this life of awareness, which has been a wonderful journey. I'm more excited, or I'm excited more and more every day to see where it takes me. I'm bold to even be on such a road like this. Not this road, but on this consciousness, and the road in my consciousness to address the. Hold on, man. To address the circumstances that arise in coming with my awareness, or coming into awareness. It's challenging, man. It's challenging. You know? All right, man, I had to do some stuff right there, so I may have bounced around on what I was saying. Anyway, thank you for stopping in. Let's just start over fresh. And giving me your time for this little video clip. This channel is all about giving you new perspective on things. That's why I call it another way to see it, because that's all I'm really claiming to do, right? Is to give you another way to see the same thing that you may have only seen in one way. So, you know, eat the meat, spit out the bone, eat the whole damn thing. Whatever, you know, you deal with it. If you're on this channel, you know I'm full of surprises. Not really sure what I'm subject to say, what I'm going to bring up, what my topic's going to be about. So you're already taking a risk. I've got a disclaimer in there that, you know, I'm going to be saying some stuff, man. But I'm just getting started in it, so I'm still trying to feel it out, get used to being in front of the camera, getting used to talking to you guys. When you're not physically there, there's a little psychology going on there. But again, anything I do more than once, I particularly get better at. So bear with me as I grow. But this is just something to get you to think about. Give you something to think about. When you were as a kid, I'll use me. I like being in the hot seat. When I was a kid, and my mom used to read. My mom used to read me a book. When you know, kids' book before you go to bed. I would hear my mom, you know, her voice telling me about, you know, in the story. It's my mom's voice. You know, when I hear stories that my mom read to me when I was a child. I'm grown now, obviously, but when I was a child, and I hear about those stories of my granddaughter or grandson or whatever's coming into those books and stuff where, you know, their parents just reading the kids, I'm reminded that my mom used to, you know, do that for me. And then when I even begin to imagine sitting there listening to her to read the books to me. So that's why I identify with when I hear or see certain books like Curious George. That's one I remember pretty well. And a few other Dr. Seuss books and stuff like that she would read to me. when I hear him or hear the pitch somewhere, it takes me back to her. So just like when you get a letter from somebody, I'd get a letter from somebody in jail, ain't mentioning no names. But when I read the letter, even if the letter don't got the person's name on it, it's the way that the letter is coming off that convinces me if I know the person or not. You know, like you know, when you're on the phone with somebody and the person you talking to, you know the person you talking to, y'all chatting up, and then they hear somebody in the background, and then the person on the phone says, "Hey man, that's so and so, man. Tell them I said hi," or something like that. You never seen that person. You know, you're not even looking at the person that you're talking to on the phone, but you was able to identify that person's voice, and you said, "Hey man, tell that person I said hi," you know. So there was some vibration going on there that you identified with that gave you unreasonable doubt of who the person was in the background talking. Now we don't always know who it is in the background, you know, talking, but when we do, and it's somebody we cool with, and we tell the person we talking to, tell that person I say hi, right? So, but if it's not somebody you know, you don't say that. You don't say, "Hey man, tell the dude you with or whoever that is, hi," or "I said what's up," because you don't know what their business affairs are, what they're doing there. He knows, the person you talk to knows you don't know this guy that I'm with. So why would you be telling me to tell him anything? You don't know him. You don't got no understanding. You don't got no understanding with him. So where I'm going with this is, who are we tying the name to when we hear scripture? See, this is what this type of shit I'm talking about. I'll be here waiting for you to reply all the way till I get to where I'm going, and I'm traveling. But, and here's the problem I have with that. Just like the person that who you called on the phone and you're talking to, and you say, "Hey, you guys are talking about whatever it is," you know that person. You can swear and all the stuff it takes to convince somebody that you know the person you're talking to on the phone. And you're not even looking at the person. You're not even there. But you know that you know that you know that you know that you know the person, right? Why do we put scripture or give scripture a role, a literal role, I should say? Why do we take it like we know it? We take it, I mean, I get it, we know it, whatever. But why do we accept it greater than we accept that we know the person we're talking to on the phone that we can't see? Like if my brother was talking to me, man, you put his gun in his head and say, "Man, you describe this person to me, or I'm gonna kill you." You're gonna describe me to a T. You're not gonna kill him. There's no threat. I don't care what you say you're gonna do. If the what if is to prove to you that I know the person who I can't see that I'm talking to on the phone, I'm going to overwhelmingly describe this person to you to where it'll start to drive you crazy, really kill your own self, because I won't shut up with descriptions of the person I'm talking to. But when it comes to scripture, we give it the same principle when we don't know who is. If it's a letter, if I was writing a letter back and forth, when you read the letter, you accept the letter as it being me. I don't gotta be on the phone. I could be in jail. When you get the letter and you read it, you're gonna know the way I run my sentences. You're gonna know the way I talk. And if it don't sound like me, you ain't gonna accept that as me. I'll say, man, send me $1,000, man, put it on my books. I'll get you when I get out. If you know me, you know I'm good. You'll send $1,000. But if it says, hey, nigga, the motherfucking money you owe me, family, my shit, you're gonna be like, who's this nigga? I don't care what the envelopes say. The writing don't sound like the person I know. So you won't accept it because you don't know. So why do we accept? I understand the story in the Bible and the print. That's a different show. I want you to leave me a message in the comments section. And let me know, man, why do we do that? How did we come into giving that? How do we do that? Again, I'm not, this show ain't about right or wrong. It's just about another way to see things. And I know by now, if you're still watching this video, if you haven't already thought about it, you've just got another way to see it. Which is the whole primary purpose of my YouTube channel. It's not to be right or wrong. So you don't gotta persecute me. You can if you like. I mean, I don't gotta accept it, so I mean, or even care, because I don't. But you have that right. But I'd like to know how you gonna answer the question. That's what I'm in it for. I'm looking for another way to see it. Other than the way I'm telling you. I'm sure you know another way. If you know another way, come on, man. Come on, man. If you know another way, leave me a message in the comment section.